Hi there, welcome and welcome back to my channel, 1111 Oracle. Ooh, it's very dramatic with the bells. So welcome to my dramatic channel here. Today's reading is all about what blessings are coming your way for the holiday season. What blessings are coming your way for the holiday season? Okay, before I get into the reading, just a little reminder, if you would like a more personalized reading, I can do birth chart readings, I can do no tools where I don't use any tarot or oracle cards, just channeled readings. I can do Reiki and of course tarot oracle. So if you're interested in a service, all you have to do is subscribe and email me a screenshot of your subscription to my channel, and you'll get a 50% off reduction from any service or reading. All right, so let's get to the choices. I have little arrangements here. So I have this, let's see, no, we're going to start here, right? We have arrangement. I'm trying not to burn my hand on the flame. Pretty hot, actually. I'm going to move it slightly. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's start with number 1. Hello, number 1. Let me just get organized here. All right. So let's take a look. Let's see what blessings are coming in for you during this holiday season. What are the blessings that are coming in for you for the holiday season? So I'm going to start off with my Oracle of the Unicorns first. Blessings are coming in for you for the holiday season. All right. That was pretty painless. Ooh, okay, very nice. We have healer. I know the words are mirrored for you the other way, so you see them in reverse, whatever. So I'm just going to tell you the words. Then we have sanctuary, delight, and partnership. Oh, wow. I am very excited for you. Hold on 1 second. I'm very excited for you. You can probably make up your own kind of idea, and I'm getting that you're a fairly intuitive person already. You're very good at putting 2 and 2 together, and you're good at figuring what people are all about. And you are so sensitive to other people's agendas and intentions that it's almost like you go beyond any kind of a reaction in sensitivity. People might say, oh, you're too sensitive, you're far too sensitive. And it's just because you're very in tune and actually quite psychic. And you do have healing abilities as well. This is just kind of some side information that's coming through before the big reveal of what blessings are coming in towards you. I get a lot of different messages from the same cards, and I also just get random downloads beyond the cards. Or it's kind of weird, like the cards can remind me of something like an image or an idea, and then that idea will remind me of something else, and that's another way that I get the downloads. Just so you know, I have some transparency with you and you know how my intuition works here. So basically, yeah, I see you as very intuitive, very psychic, and you kind of react even before anyone said anything because you just know what they're all about and you know what they're going to do. And it's very frustrating, especially if you are living with someone or in a relationship with someone. And for instance, you ask them, hey, what's wrong? And they say, I'm fine, or they pretend that everything's fine, but you feel it and it doesn't matter what that person has to say. You feel and that wait a minute here, you're wrong, but you can't shake the feelings, really uncomfortable feelings. So you love for that person just to admit it already, because if they do, then then you can talk about it. But the other person, whether in a friendship or a romantic scenario, is not always interested in opening up. That is the problem. So let's take a look. And hi there. I know for you, you're like, what? Well, hello. I've been here this whole time. But I actually took a pause because I found that the other background music was just too like dong, dong in the background. So I wasn't feeling it. I don't know about you. I prefer this. So basically, what is going on during the holidays for you? Lots of good stuff. First of all, it looks like you are going to be on cloud nine this holiday. Really just enjoying whatever you're doing. You're having a lot of fun. You're getting very creative. You're getting into your projects. You're doing what you love. It doesn't matter whether other people like it or not. And you're spending time in your home is your sanctuary, or what you found a sanctuary, maybe a garden that you like to spend time in. But you're going to be spending a lot of time either alone or with a few people that you're very close with. That's probably especially obvious now during COVID, but you're going to be spending time, almost cocooned in your perfect little sanctuary, oasis, where you're gonna just be able to relax and drift off to, I'm hearing staying up late, enjoying the night sky, enjoying the moon. Some of you have a special connection with the moon perhaps, and just taking, a lot of joy in being mindful and being present and doing just little things to make you happy. You're not necessarily going out of your way to plan these gigantic adventures. Instead, you prefer to just tone it down, maybe some me time, maybe a lot of alone time, and you're loving that. And interestingly enough, you're going to be doing a lot of healing during this holiday season. There's a lot of healing that's taking place at almost like a cellular level within you, where you're going to be upgrading yourself. I don't know how, but you're going to be upgrading yourself physically. Maybe you're physically getting over something and you are learning to, heal a physical part of yourself. You could also be healing yourself emotionally, going through some inner turmoil, inner psychological stuff. And you might be doing some healing within a group of people. Maybe there's more than one person where, you've lost a certain connection with. And whatever happened between the two of you, you're going to be mending that rift and healing. There may be a new love somehow coming into, in union with you. You can be partnering up with a new person here, but not necessarily someone new. This could be in terms of healing, that there was this sort of There is this moment to perhaps even take a break from your partnership and to enjoy your sanctuary. Doesn't mean that the two of you won't come together in union, but you will do so, I'm feeling, more towards the end of the holiday. That's not necessarily the case. If you don't feel that that's the case, please let it go. But I do feel that you're going to be, this time almost spent apart from certain people, especially in relation to a romantic partner, to a romantic relationship. Your time apart is going to somehow make your bond stronger, which is a little bit odd, right? It's not what you would expect, that, time apart would, if anything, weaken it. No, this is going to make it stronger. You need to give each other some space. If there has been a rift or some kind of a disagreement, malentendu, argument of sorts, then, you guys are a little too much in each other's energy, in each other's space, and you need to just give each other that, freedom to reinvest in yourselves again, individually speaking. And then what's going to happen is, especially I feel more so for the other person, they're going to really start missing you and seeing, you're so invested in what you're doing and you don't seem bothered and, what's happening, and they're going to want to initiate something and invite you back into their, their daily routine or daily life again, if there has been that shift and that separation. Well, I can't seem to find the right volume. The bells are a little too loud. So maybe there's something with you for you guys in this reading. For number one, are you finding that you're having a hard time finding a balance with something? And it could be in terms of this romantic relationship. If you're not in a romantic relationship, or this doesn't involve a romantic relationship, then it could be in terms of a friendship or any other kind of relationship, even the one that you have with yourself. But I'm getting, for a lot of you, it's either you're not in a relationship and you're trying to figure out how to get with someone in particular, or you're learning what works for you, what doesn't work for you in terms of a relationship. So you're working out that balance to eventually narrow it down to the right person. And in order for you to do that, you first need to heal a lot of the wounds that you've nursed from 2020. You're learning to let that go, and from years past, even possibly for some of you, it could, we're talking childhood trauma wounds. It could go that back. If that doesn't apply, of course, then let it slide. But yeah, you're going to be just spending a lot of wonderful time with yourself, in particular, just enjoying your company, enjoying your aura, enjoying nature, enjoying the whispers of the wind, connecting with your intuition, yoga, meditation, chimes, baths. I just see you spending time with animals, really just reconnecting, journaling, doing all of these very quiet, very whimsical and quiet and spiritual solo type activities. And through this sort of separation or voluntary isolation to a certain degree, you are, almost drawing people back to you magnetically, especially those people, or in particular those people that you want to attract. And this goes for a romantic relationship, whether you want to attract someone new, or if you are, the other category I didn't really mention is that, if you are in a relationship and the person that you're with, you've had some issues with them. I don't know, I'm getting tongue-tied. Maybe you have a hard time communicating how you really feel and think to your significant other if you are in a relationship. And you maybe even if you're not in a relationship, you get tongue-tied. You're afraid of saying the wrong thing. The universe is telling you not to worry, just to focus on yourself, that in time you'll know exactly what to say and your partner will respond. You will attract them to you because they were also looking for you. They also wanted to be in the relationship with you. You know, you're just the person for them. Or if you're already in a relationship with them, they're also looking for an opportunity to speak with you again and to get back together. That reunion, that reconciliation, or that beginning of something new and something fresh in terms of love, or rebirth in an already existent relationship, will be spurred on by you focusing on you, healing you, loving you, spending time with you. I think you get the idea, right? Just, you know, doing things that are lighthearted and that you really enjoy. Like even if you like to paint your nails, then maybe, you know, just even painting your nails and making yourself feel pretty, or making something, cooking something, baking something, if that makes you feel good, you know, or going outside and, you know, meditating or listening to music, or whatever it is that you enjoy doing that's lighthearted, that gets you to a place of, you know, euphoric sort of inner bliss, if you will, and peace of mind and heart, then do that. Because whatever that is, it will bring you into union with your partner and who you're meant to be with, which is very, very beautiful indeed. So a lot of beautiful blessings coming in for the holiday season for you. And I'm really excited. So, you know, if it resonates, comment down below, let me know. And hold up, if you're still here, the reading is continuing. I was just pulling your leg there. I was just joking. I didn't want you to leave. Okay, so I forgot to do the tarot, and I'm just going to pull a few clarifying cards. All right, that's what I want to use this for. So we're not done. I got a little bit more. Don't you just love that? I always find that when I'm listening to a reading and I don't want it to be done, I always like when there's a little bit more. Okay. All right, these three. You have the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. Let's take a look here. Well, the Eight of Pentacles certainly talks about, you know, you reaping what you know, sowing what reaping what you've sowed, is the expression. So reaping what you've sowed, basically you're going to be, yes, coming in to a lot of abundance during this holiday season and a lot of emotional balance. You've been working very hard at sort of, you know, maintaining an inner sense of, you know, confidence and self-love, self-confidence, and, you know, maybe some of you have been working out certain anxiety or depression issues even. You may be working out certain, you know, emotional dysregulation types of issues where you don't feel quite all there, and you're learning how to be grounded. You're going to manifest. You are going to manifest that which you have put in a lot of effort, that which you have put in a lot of your time and sacrifice. You will be successful. You will get what you want. This is very promising. So, and I'm getting a little download that you won't necessarily get what you want right in the... That is really good news. Now, the download, you have to be a little patient with getting what you want right away, because it's not going to necessarily happen during the holidays. It's going to start in the holidays, and into February is when it will really start to consolidate. So you're looking at from now until February is when what you want will really start to take shape and become something very real and tangible and very obvious. So I don't know why I feel like I want to say I'm very proud of you. I don't know you, but I feel like your spirit guides want to speak through me and say that these words, I am proud of you. And if you need to hear it because you find that people don't give you that time of day that really to reaffirm and validate some of your thoughts, ideas, or progress. You don't need that validation from anyone else. Just know it for yourself. But know that also your spirit guides are really proud of you. They're rooting you on. They think you're doing an awesome job. They're never tired of you. If you ever think that they get tired of, your antics or whatever, however you like to put it, when you put yourself down sometimes, your guides are saying, absolutely not. We love you. We love talking to you. There's a reason that we chose to be together, and that's not going to change for anything. So they love you unconditionally. They're proud of you. And that's the message, the blessings, having a wonderful time to just relax, where you are going to discover your creative abilities, your creative projects, and your intuitive abilities. And as you do that, you take your space and time to enjoy, you're going to attract a very, 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 very solid and healthy, down-to-earth partnership, which is ultimately the best kind, because that will be the most authentic and long-lasting. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, number 2. And I probably should work on getting myself a little Christmas gift, just better lighting. This is not a selfie light. This is just a funky light. It doesn't do the best job. But anyway, you're here because you want to know what information I have to bring to the table, correct? So we'll do the best we can with lighting for now. All right. Ooh, and we want to get that incense going. Let's get some more incense going. Let me see if I can download as we're waiting. As you're waiting for me to shuffle, let me see if I can download any pertinent information for you. Interesting. A lot of people are having arguments. You may have just very fresh had an argument with an authority figure, possibly a family member like a dad, or someone who's kind of authoritative in a certain extent. You didn't see on the same. I need to get a new lighter. You didn't see eye to eye on something, and that's really weighing heavily on your heart. So you found yourself at the right video, because I'm all about helping people to relax and learn ways of how to manage their stress and to cope with difficult emotions. So take a deep breath in and exhale. You may be feeling a lot of times like you're just overwhelmed. You don't know how to, you have great ideas, you're very intelligent, but sometimes you feel at least that people don't recognize you for, your ideas all the time, and they just want you to follow along a certain structure. And you respect structure and you respect rules and regulations, of course, you're not above the law or anything, but you have a rebellious streak, and you like to do things your own way. You don't like to do things just because everybody everybody else is doing, whatever it is. There has to be some kind of a logical reason. There has to be, you know, something in it for you sometimes. It depends what we're talking about here. Okay, so let's start shuffling your cards. And then, then let's see what blessings are coming forward to you in the holiday season. Blessings are coming to you in the holiday season. All right, I'm getting to shuffle one more time. Well then, all right. Yeah, that fell right out, and then I'm getting to take the one from the top of the pile. So let's see what we got here. Okay, well, hello. Receive. So clearly it's the holiday season. You know, you may be receiving gifts in the mail, or, you know, something. You're receiving something, whether it's food or gifts. But you are going to be receiving during the holiday season, which makes sense. Patience. There's something that you're waiting on. Let's see what that's all about. You may already know what it's talking about right now. Don't be, you know, turned off by your own intuition. You have a heightened awareness. So there you go. As far as intuition is concerned, you already know. You're already aware of what these cards are talking about. Celebration. Wow. Well, my darling, that sounds glorious to me. Let's dig in here. And, I am so sorry for the lighting. Probably if I had that circle thing in front. But the problem is, I like it where it is. Ooh. Okay, let me see if I can get some better lighting. Maybe I can fix that up after an editing, and I'm just babbling on. Are you also a perfectionist? Is there a reason I'm babbling on about this kind of stuff? Should we make it? That's the one thing, perhaps, that you really need to work on. No, this doesn't do anything, does it? You have to work on not to get caught up in everything being perfect all the time. See, I keep fidgeting and making sure, and things aren't perfect in this video. They're not. You know, I want them to be as well. I want the set to be, and you know, it will be as my channel grows and evolves. And I think that that is the same kind of message for you, that perhaps it's important for you to enjoy the trials and tribulations of the journey. You're not always going to get it right the first time. You're not always going to see eye to eye with everyone. Maybe you have to build something of your reputation or of your own plans, your project, your business ideas, perhaps. Whatever it is, there's something maybe even growing that needs to happen. But so something with patience, in the sense that, you know, in order for people to really understand, you have to give yourself time, even though you want to rush to the finish line. And other people need that time to see the results. Now, it doesn't matter whether they see the results or not. This idea of patience is more for you. This holiday season is really one where you can take a pause from all of it. For you to take a pause from worrying about, are you there yet? Are you there yet? Are you there yet? And you can enjoy and you can celebrate. And apparently there is a lot of goodness and there is a lot of celebration that is going to be, you know, happening around you. And as far as any possible disagreement that you had, if it doesn't resonate, hey, you know, let it fly. Let it flow, let it go. I'm coining that. I haven't heard it anywhere else, but anyway, maybe correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure other people have said it. Let it flow, let it go. So if you haven't gotten into an argument, you may find that either way you sort of, sometimes people just don't get you, or people get under your skin, or there's some sort of irritation that you're experiencing. And the universe is reminding you just to let bygones be bygones. Just be aware that not everybody is at the same level as you when it comes to your ideas. Not everyone's going to understand them. Some people just need to see that, that happen more concretely. All right, it is what it is, right? And keep trying to fidget. I'm going to do. Patience is in the background, and anyway, what could I do? So I could do that. Oh well. C'est la vie, as they say in French. That's life. So yeah, I think for you, it's just a question of stop fidgeting like I'm doing right now and knocking things over. Let it be. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to come together in the new year, in 2021. Things will be very different. Thank goodness, in a good way for you. And right now, just be aware that there are a lot of changes coming your way, and just enjoy, celebrate, be open to receiving. You don't always have to be the one giving. You don't always have to feel, like, I don't deserve it, or nah, you didn't have to. Just receive. That's what your holiday season is about. It's about enjoying, receiving with grace, with gratitude, knowing that the giver is giving you something out of a place of love. And so just appreciation is all that's needed here. And then just, enjoy and have fun and crank your music up and dance, and just enjoy this period of pause before things pick up again, because they will. And then watch out, because you will, there will be a moment where you're going to be go, 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 go. And if you don't celebrate, take the time out to celebrate and enjoy now, then you're going to regret it, because later on, you're going to be like, I'm so busy. I should have relaxed when I had a chance. And don't worry, don't get scared about that either, because you are going to be on the roll. You're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to have a lot of fun. Whatever you're doing is going to be a fun in the sun. And then here I'm just taking some clarifying cards. Okay, I want to take two more. Sorry, I made kind of a funny noise, like, what? Because at first I heard just to take one card, and then I feel like I wanted to take more. So let's see if they apply. You have the Seven of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So with these three cards, the Seven of Wands talks about hard work and struggle. Obviously, there may have been struggle at the home, and this is what you're working on. Perhaps there's just been some tension at home for whatever reason, and this is a period for a lot of people, not just you, to be receiving and celebrating together. Maybe you're all pausing on your own projects and on continuing whatever you needed to work out at the home. But the home right now is turning into a place of productivity and getting things done. Of course, in the past, that might have translated into a lot of work, especially if you are at home working or studying, or just whenever you do get home, there was a certain level of work involved and struggle and tension. And now you're just going to get to relax. You're going to get to relax and know that those hills will still be there, and you'll continue your journey, and it'll be okay, and you know what you're doing. And if you draw on your support team from your loved ones around you, then the going will be, not even half as bad as you think, and you'll be able to do it, no problem. But you have to watch that you remain grounded. And this goes beyond the holidays. I see what's happening. I was using my tarot as clarification, but it's strange because both in the last reading and this reading, the tarot is not coming up as clarification so much as, what will sort of happen after the holidays. And so this is also telling you, not just painting a picture of the past. I can get the past, present, future from the same cards, just in case you're confused. I use the images in the cards, my own intuition, my feeling, my gut feeling. There's a bunch of stuff that I do when I read the cards. If you're interested, write in the comments below or email me, and I'd be happy to give you some tips. But other than that, what I'm seeing is for the future and after the holidays, everything's just going to flow a little bit more easier at home. You're still going to have hard work like I was mentioning, but everything's just, you won't have these start and stop so much. You'll just, after that break, it's like you'll have fully re-energized yourself and you'll be ready to go. And I see you really creating the most magnificent original projects and plans, and you are the master creator. You will be the master creator, but right now you are just a student. And so as you're learning to be this great manifester, creating goodness into your life, as you move forward, you're going to be learning more tricks of the trade of how to use your positive emotions and negative sometimes. Negative, positive, they all serve a purpose, right? So using your emotions, the right, correct emotions in the moment, to fuel some kind of change or whatever it is that you want to attract into your life. So, blessings for the holidays. Magnificent. A time of celebration, a time of pause, a time of stop working. Just be aware, just be present, be mindful, be in the moment, be open to receiving, be open to spending time with your loved ones, really celebrating you as well. If you're not in a situation where you can be with your loved ones, just really taking the time maybe to connect with others online or just to enjoy your own company. Hey, may I recommend Airbnb experience? I'm not trying to promote, I promise, but what I find is it's a great, if you're shopping last minute too, I don't know, maybe this is pertinent for you. If you're a last minute shopper, I would recommend going on Airbnb and then go to online experiences, and you can book online experiences for the same day even. But yeah, so that way people could, you can get your tarot cards read, you can do all kinds of things, you can go traveling somewhere, you can learn to cook something, and through like Zoom. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but maybe you needed to know because you're a last minute shopper, so you better get on that if that's the case. Either way, you'll be fine. Everyone will be happy. You know exactly what gifts to give, and you're going to receive beautiful gifts yourself. Enjoy this time. Things will pick up afterwards. You've got a beautiful journey up ahead. Now it's just time to relax and celebrate. So, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you did and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. It helps my channel and it notifies you of the next upcoming videos. Either way, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your support and I love tuning in to your energy. I hope you tune in again for the next video. See you later. Hello, hello, hello. Number 3. Number 3, I'm really excited to be tuning in with you today. I don't know why. All of a sudden, I just feel like there is a very special message for you. A very specific message about the blessings coming in for this holiday season. Very specific message. I feel that it's a specific message, but I don't know exactly what. Well then, the cards seem to know exactly what. Ugh. Whoa! Mother of messages. Can you see that? Maybe you can't. Look how beautiful. You have a unicorn and a rose. And the keyword, although it's mirrored, so I apologize, you're not going to see that perfectly well, is rebirth. Reinvent yourself. Give life to your dreams. Create a new reality. Is this... That's kind of artistic, right? We'll make an artistic, like... Okay, because my lighting is not great, I have to be creative here, so... Anyway, I have to get better lighting. So, thank you for your indulgence of my silliness. I'm trying. Okay. Well, there we go. You are a beautiful flower about to blossom. You are coming into a massive awakening, a rebirth, reinvention of yourself, a total, my friend. I don't know if you are aware or not, but if things have been seeming a little edgy and a little tense lately, like you're getting on everybody's nerves and everybody's getting on your nerves, and it's just like, what's happening? You know, everything feels agitated. It's because you're going through an energy shift right now. So just lay low, take a breath. Relax, you're going to be fine, but also know that you are coming into a stage of rebirth. Rebirth, is that a word? Renaissance. You are being reborn. Very significant, actually. Tuning in a little bit more. And I'll pull up some other cards, but I'm getting a lot of information. So the way I download information is I use everything. So I'm not just necessarily stuck to the cards. I look at the cards, the images, the colors, but then I also download information either that's influenced by the card, the arrangement of the desk even, or just a random download. So just so that you know how I intuit information. You're like, how is she getting that from this card? So that's kind of what I want to explain, that I do a bunch of different things simultaneously. So, wow. I mean, you are just, there's a serious ascension going on with you. You're ascending, but you're not just ascending, you're doing everything at once. So it can seem a little traumatic. You're basically destructuring your whole way of being before. And not that you're, become a different person. No, no, no. But you're, how do I explain it? You are rewiring your brain. You have been working on this for a while, but something about this time period during the holidays and you finally get it and something just clicks. And you're able to shift your perspective, shift your paradigm, your reality. So it's not just a matter of you ascending to a new frequency, okay? I want you to understand, it's not as superfluous as that. It's also about you just becoming very aligned and attuned with the earth, with the universe, with just everything around you. You're becoming very spiritually attuned. You're going through major awakening. And not without its own little turmoil, right? It's not oh, how wonderful, I'm going through an awakening. Let me just sit here and sip my tea and wait for it to pass. How lovely. No, that is not how an awakening happens. In your case, doubly so that you are going to be experiencing a lot of pain, but also, not necessarily suffering. Think of, okay, let me backtrack here because there's a lot of information coming through for you. Holy moly. Really, really intense. There's a lot of intense energy around you. So it's only natural that people are going to get, maybe annoyed or you rub them the wrong way. And that's just because you're bringing out people's shadows. You're as you are going through this. So that's what I want to say. You're going through a tower moment without even bringing up the card, the tower. Okay, I can tell you that you are going through a tower moment. Now, if this really doesn't resonate, then I have to say I think it's either highly unlikely that you're part of this group, and maybe you just pick this against your inner gut that was telling you to pick another number, or for some reason, for a lot of you guys who might not resonate with this, I am getting the intuition to send you over to number 1 in particular. Now, if you feel that number 2 is the one, then by all means. But for others of you, if you're still here and you're like, yeah, but I picked this pile, like, what the hey? So I'm like, okay. So if you really think that you're part of this group and you're not going through a tower moment, it's possible that this tower moment, it hasn't happened yet. Not to scare you. Whoops. Isn't that interesting? My dog just... What? I'm sorry. My dog just walked past the tripod, making it shake, and we're talking about a tower moment. So, and now he's doing this sound effect of like everything falling to the ground. He's scratching the carpet. I don't know what he's doing. Like he's just sitting under my desk. I have no idea why. He's like a big dog too, and the space is tiny. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, but I just found that really funny. Okay, thank you, sound effect guy. All right, so tower moment. It could be that you haven't gone through your tower moment just yet, not to fear, because it will be very liberating when it happens. You will welcome the tower moment. You'll understand why when it happens. Don't worry about it. Everything will be fine. Everything will work out. If you have already gone through your tower moment, then you know what I mean, or if you start or you feel it coming on, then, and this is confirmation, don't let that scare you, okay? Okay. All right. All right. Sorry, I'm just telling my dog to stop scratching the carpet. I don't know what he's doing. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe my dog had a special message for you. Let me ask him. Do you have a message for number 3? Okay. He says, don't be scared. I don't know why this message of it's not your fault comes through. That was kind of weird. That might be from your spirit guides, not necessarily from my dog, though. But yeah, my dog is saying, don't be scared. It's all right. You're making a lot of noise for nothing. Ha! That's what he's trying to tell you with the scratching. You're making a lot of noise for nothing. Maybe that will resonate with you. And if it doesn't, by all means, toss it out the window. But whatever is happening for you, number 3, you are definitely going through a tower moment. Absolutely. That's been confirmed so many times in this reading. So if you're still not convinced, like I said, it might not have happened for you, but don't worry, nothing to fear. This is meant to be. This is supposed to happen, okay? So it's a little out of your control in the sense that it will happen inevitably. What is in your control is how you choose to respond, okay? You can choose to react in any way that you want, okay? We're human, and we have a wide range and spectrum of emotions. But you can also take a step back, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, and just listen to your logic, putting your emotions aside for a moment, just listening to your logic while you are experiencing the tower moment and saying, okay, logic, what do you make of the situation? Based on past events, what is the most likely to happen today? Okay, based on past patterns, all right? And based on what I would like to happen in the future, what can I do right now? And then let your logic respond. And let your intuition, of course, respond. Logic and your higher mind, your intuition. Those, if you allow your intuition and your logic to work together, you're going to be dynamite. Like, your brain is going to be dynamite. Like, invincible. If you compare your intuition and logic, you are invincible. Let's take a look at some of the other unicorn cards. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, I want to show you this one first. Courage. Okay? Courage. And this one is Goddess. So whether you're a guy or a girl, goddess, you have your inner goddess glowing, or your inner god, whatever. Your divine, your inner divine self. You are definitely divine. I think supernatural being for sure. You are definitely drawn to this number for a reason. I think because like I said, there's a very specific message for you. And it's that, you are going through this massive reawakening, but not just reawakening, you're going to be reborn. You're going to be completely undoing all of the old wiring that no longer serves you, negative behavioral patterns that are on repeat, that type of thing. And you're going to, you're going to be working this holiday season. Holy moly. You are going to be basically taking the time to go through this tower moment, being very steady, being very calm, being very logical about everything, and then allowing your intuition to shine through. And didn't I say that your brain would be just dynamite? And I think the Goddess card is just the perfect representation of what I mean by just you being dynamite. Just that, you know, you're this powerful, very, I don't know, cool, very like, everybody wants to get to know you. Just, you have this aura about you that just, you walk in a room and you illuminate it from wall to wall, you know, floor to ceiling. You illuminate a space. You have a gigantic presence, and you may be finding that, interestingly enough, shocking to believe, because you may have in the past been more shy, have lacked courage, have lacked self-belief, as I'm seeing the courage card show up. But what I'm getting is to know that this new you that is going to emerge is going to be someone who will be extremely courageous, extremely forthright with her thoughts and emotions, but in a very respectful and logical way, and obviously very respectful of other people's ideas, and you respond in a very grounded way, very, very steady, very mature, and at the same time you just have this sort of this goddess energy, or this god energy, if you will. You glow, you know, you're divine. You have this energy that just spreads out across the room, and you're very powerful. And so believe that when this change is coming, this is the person that you are not only becoming, but it is the person that you were always meant to become, because deep down it's the person that you always were. And you just took on another persona to please your environment, to cope with your surroundings, in order to fit in, etc., for whatever your reasons were. And now you're seeing how that no longer serves you. And this holiday season brings a blessing of just this whole, you know, beautiful awakening moment. Because let me tell you, when you heal through that pain, and when you face those shadows, and when you are ready to let all of that go, then you have this powerful moment where, you know, it's almost like you've escaped from, like, or you've made it. You're so strong, you're invincible. You made it out of a dark place, and you are able to not only survive but thrive. And there you are, and you're just glowing, and you're ready to now, after letting go of all of those shackles that kept you back, you're able to now truly spread your wings and fly and be, you know, this phoenix that you are, just reinventing yourself into who you were always meant to be, who you always felt you were deep down. So, wow. This is going to be a very, this is not a mild holiday season of pass the plum pudding and, oh, thank you for the pair of socks, Christmas, you know. This is a serious, you know, you're going to be reborn. So just very intense holiday. Make sure make sure that you take the time out to ground, to spend time in nature, because there's going to be a lot of intense, overwhelming energies around you, and you're going to want to need to relax. I'm hearing drink some tea, Absolutely, anything to help you relax, to take a bath, take a walk, connect with animals, eat well, and splurge on your favorite snack once in a while. That's also important to help keep you sane, and then just get some rest and you're gonna go through this so gracefully. You're gonna do so well. You're gonna do so well, honey. You're gonna go through this so gracefully. I have no doubt in that. You're going to be able to handle this. Let's get some tarot cards for. Let's see, the tarot has been having a mind of its own. I wanted these to be clarification cards, but they gave a picture in the other two readings of either what would happen after the holidays or a picture of the past and the future within the same cards. So it's very curious, but let's see what these cards want to be for you. Let's find out what they want to be for you. Those are a lot of cards. Okay. I was like, those are a lot of cards. And they're like, read me. So I was like, all right. Obviously, these messages are important. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Five of Wands. The Queen of Wands. The Three of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. The Seven of Wands. And then I believe I'm back. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just a moment. As you wait, take a moment to inhale deeply and exhale deeply to attune yourself to this reading. All right. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm going to just arrange them. Feel free to let your intuition guide you as well. Now, we can't really see these, so I'm going to have to move the unicorn ones. And I promise that I will get better lighting in the future. Thank you for your patience. Okay. So, all right. As I'm arranging the cards, I'll just say kind of what I'm getting as far as downloads are concerned. All right, maybe not. Let's do that. Sorry, buddies. That works. And there. Ta-da. Magic. Okay, so very interesting. You know, I see the struggle in your cards and I feel the pain of the past. And it's very real. And so there's a lot of doubt when you're listening to what I'm saying. You want to believe me, but at the same time, you've been hurt enough in the past and you're sort of you've hardwired your mind to think in certain negative cycles and patterns, although you're trying really, really, really hard to take on, you know, the whole positivity, this and that thing. Okay, let me tell you about the positivity, this and that thing if you're feeling frustrated by it, okay? The thing with the positivity, this and that thing, it's good. It's wonderful. It's very good to be positive. Definitely over negative. Absolutely. However, it's okay to, sometimes it's okay to vent, and it's okay to have a little bit of cynicism in your tone. It doesn't mean that you mean it, but you just need to say it. You just need to get it out there, right? And you need to laugh at it. And you need to acknowledge that in a way it exists as well. That both exist. There's always light and dark. So if the whole positivity thing doesn't always work for you and you're getting frustrated with yourself because you just want to be this brilliant person, that perhaps you see on social media or whatever, I'm here to tell you to just do you, okay? Because I think that, there's a lot of great people out there. There truly is. I really believe that. But at the same time, there are a lot of people who present themselves in a certain way, but they're not really like that. So don't be so hard on yourself if you're negative from time to time. It's okay. Just say, I'm human. It's okay. And move forward with integrity. And, if you did something wrong, make sure that you make amends and you take on whatever consequence you need to take on. But if it's not that you did anything wrong and you just had a negative thought about something or whatever, it's okay. It's fine. Just like it's okay to eat junk food once in a while, You can't always be healthy. I mean, some people can. Great. Good for them. But you know what? I prefer to eat healthy, and then, have that one day where I'm just junk food galore. And it works for me. So do what works for you. That's all I want to say. Do what works for you. There is no right path to become reborn. There is no correct path towards becoming reborn. It will happen whether you like it or not, kind of thing. So don't worry about getting there. Just focus on you, okay? Focus on moving up, not being so hard on yourself, being compassionate, being kind to yourself, right? Because if you're not compassionate to yourself, then you just slow down the process. So make sure that you move forward with integrity. Watch out that you don't rush to the finish line. You will get there. It will happen. Don't worry about it. Yes, I think it will happen this holiday season. Otherwise, why did it come up? If it doesn't, you can come back in the comments and let me know. But, don't go into the holiday season. How about this? Don't go into the holiday season expecting anything, okay? This is just, at the end of the day, a pick a card reading. You chose it, though, which means that you already knew that this was going to happen. It was your intuition that actually led you to my pile. So I am reflecting your intuition back to you. But I also believe that you chose this pile for a reason, and I do believe that this is true. Do you know what I'm saying? The cards are actually also telling me a story of what will happen based on your intentions right now. And so based on your intentions, if you go forward in positivity and integrity and might and determination, positivity meaning don't be hard on yourself. And the negativity occasionally, hey, it's okay. It's all right. And then you will get there. You will create this happy home within yourself. You will become the Queen of Wands, this fiery, sensual, sexual even. I'm sorry if you are, below 18. And so maybe disregard that one for now. But maybe you just have a fiery energy to you. Or there's something about you that is just wild and untamed. And it's absolutely beautiful. And you are meant to let this part out. Let this part shine. This part of you that is truly divine. And I think that with the Goddess card, I want to bring it back here to the camera. Look at that. Isn't she breathtaking? That's you. She is you. Doesn't matter whether you're male or female. She is you. In other words, her energy, her sparkle, her shine, her integrity, the way she comes across, the colors, everything. She is you. And she is gorgeous. And so are you, Goddess, God, whatever. So the Goddess, I wanted you to take a look at how gorgeous you are. That's why you are. That's why I pull this card up. So you can really take that in. Because when you let go, when you let go of, oh my God. All right. The cards are falling. Okay, when you let go of your expectations and regrets and, all of that, being hard on yourself, then you will become the Goddess, right? So to speak, or the God, you know what I mean? Wow. Isn't that a picture? That is beautiful. I really like the energy here that I've created for your space. It's not by accident. There's this harmony that when you come into alignment with who you really are, you're just going to be drawing in such bliss and such harmony within yourself. It's absolutely stunning and gorgeous and beautiful, and you'll find such freedom of spirit within when you are not afraid to shine. So this holiday season, this holiday season, you will be reborn. You will turn into the Goddess or the God, right? A goddess, a God, whatever. A divine being, if you will, so to speak. You will become who you truly are. You will be in alignment with who you truly are. And that is absolutely beautiful. And I wish you many, many, many blessings on your journey towards being who you are, who you really are. You're going to have a beautiful holiday. A very beautiful holiday indeed. It's like you're a butterfly. So, butterfly, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I hope you enjoy the video. And if you haven't subscribed, I would so appreciate a subscription and hit the notification bell, as it helps my channel out and it lets you know when I upload a new video. Otherwise, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate your support, and have a wonderful rest of your day, evening. Ta-ta. Bye.